Hello. So, just want to show you a little bit about everything I've learned through editing videos. I'm not an expert in any way. Obviously, I've been learning as I go, and it's been pretty funny looking back at these old videos. And yeah, I can't say I've come a long way, but definitely like a level 2 or 3 in a Sims media production skill. So, one of the first things, of course, is cutting the video through OpenShot. What I've learned is that when you have cut the video, you can actually do a lot with the chunks that you do. So at first, I was using the cutting tool just to delete parts of the video that were really boring. But what you could actually do is special effects. So for example, you can speed up the video and up to 16 times, but when you do anything past 2 times, it's really hard to hear the voices unless you were originally speaking really slow. So for example, I cut it down twice.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of me trying to figure out how this game works, and how long have we go?
Chipmunk voice. So yeah, that's really handy. What you could also do, so I'm going to cut more chunks of video here. Obviously, when you are cutting it, you want to do a little bit more precisely, and you could actually use this tool here, this marker tool. So it will just mark wherever your thingy cursor here was on. So notice it was on this line, so I marked it there, and then if you press it again, ta-da, and that ends up being a lot more precise. I also zoom in sometimes because you can get way more precise with that, and then you can just like cut off the chunk here or wherever. I wish the cutting marker was a bit longer so it could actually align with this the arrow, but that's also okay. I think the reason why OpenShot has these layers, I think it's really awesome, because if you want to put words or something on top, then it's easier to figure out. Anyway, regardless, let's go back to these chunks here, and we can also look into fading. Fading it's just like a black screen at the end. So fading out fast means
$72 to apply, by the way, which is a very realistic amount.
There we go. So it just fades out a little bit. For my computer, the rendering time for the previews after you add effects is a little bit slow, but if you have a faster computer, obviously, then yeah. You can also zoom in, I believe. So animate is the function. Yeah, animate lets you zoom into I think your screen, I suppose. Yeah. So
By the way, which is a very realistic amount, unfortunately.
So that means that only this chunk is zoomed in. I think you could also make it so that it slowly zooms in. Let me just try that right now. Chunk. Animate. Entire clip. Yeah, so I've added the animated zoom in for the entire clip. That means over the course of this clip, it's gonna zoom in slowly.
And I didn't qualify for very many scholarships. I think I only got $500. I don't even know.
Yeah, so it's a little slow, but I guess if you had a shorter clip, then it'd be faster. What you could also do is add effects to the clips themselves. So you can add what they have here. I don't know how you add more, because I wonder if you could like download more, because this is an open editor. There has to be stuff you can add on. Well, open source stuff usually lets people create more content and add on to it. So yeah, so for example, you can add this pixelated to this little tiny clip. That means when you come in here,
which is a very realistic
it's really creepy zoom out there.
And
yeah, that's about it. I think these are very basic functions of that. Oh, you can even add transitions, and these are wipes, I believe. So yeah, I hope that helps. Thank you for listening.